Everything and everyone has a story. A handful of them came together this week to form a sweet collage of determination and skill, history and emotion. With all its twists and turns, whose story could be more compelling than Tiger Woods? He made a record 24th consecutive cut here this week. But in the end, the five-time champion, who's made a career of steamrolling the competition, couldn't take down the one opponent who's yet to lose: time. Of course, Woods is part of the tapestry of this place, a place which annually celebrates the past, the future, and for 5 years now, those whose story might not once have been given a chance to bloom. By Sunday, though, our attention had narrowed to where it always does.
All kinds of stories brewing here.
There was Max Homa, his childhood friend on the bag. Twice he'd lost his PGA Tour card before finding his way back. At one point this week, he went 33 holes without a birdie, but he hung in, grinded, and found himself in the story's midst. There with him, a 24-year-old Swedish prodigy playing in his first major championship. The relaxed brilliance of Ludvig Åberg was stunning. He seemed without a care as he tried to become the first man in 45 years to win a green jacket the first time he tried. Worth remembering, it wasn't long ago the game's last precocious ingenue was Colin Morikawa. A month after graduating college, he won on tour. A year later, at just 23, he won a major. But when you're in pursuit of the world's #1 player, a man who hasn't had an over-par round in more than 7 months, job one is less about catching up and more about not falling back. All three chasers, though, carded critically timed double bogeys, leaving the 2022 champion some breathing room down the stretch. Of course, Scheffler had his own story to tell. With 2 wins and a second-place finish in his last 3 starts, he has become the object of his peers' awe. The control of his golf ball so complete, it often seems to be on a string.
Oh, yes. Come on now. That might be the shot of the tournament.
He arrived this week and announced that no matter what his position on the leaderboard, no matter when, he would rush back home if his very pregnant wife went into labor. But it was a chapter in his tale that never came to pass. Instead, he becomes the 4th youngest man to win multiple Masters. The others? Woods, Nicklaus, and Ballesteros. A pretty good way to punctuate a memorable story. You know what they say, after all. Clothes make the man. This day, at least, once again, they certainly do.